Hi everybody, welcome to my channel. My name is Queen Z and this is Wilson. Today we're going to be doing Pennywise from It. Little did I realize this would take me more than an hour. So first you're going to prime your face, and then I like to put on lotion first and then put on my white face paint. I've noticed this helps the colors stay on longer, makes the face paint look smoother, and also make sure that my skin doesn't get damaged later on from wearing face paint all day. I use Ben Nye's cream color and white, and then I just went ahead and put it all over my face. For some reason, I like putting it on in sections. I don't really know why. I have a lot of questions for myself. I don't know why I do a lot of things. But yeah, just put white cream color all over your face. Make sure you get everywhere. Don't leave any missing spots. The eyebrows are the toughest to cover up. Honestly, my eyebrows are too dark and too thick, and I didn't have a glue stick handy, so they're not going to be covered. But I have a solution for that later on in this video, so stay tuned! In this scene, you see me put on foundation on my lips in order to make a matte look. Sadly, I'm not this smart later on. Now, I'm going to keep on going with the white face paint all over the rest of my face. Just keep going down, blending it in, layering it on. Adding extra layers just makes the color more visible. Now I'm going ahead and using a smaller paintbrush and tracing a larger mouth onto my face. You'll be going for a smoother stroke at the bottom, as you're going to be drawing the illusion of a pouted out lip, as that's what happens when you're opening your mouth. So while Pennywise might be a powder, he's also a monster, and we're accentuating the top teeth by making bumps for his lips. Now as I finish the mouth and go ahead to start making the teeth, I start realizing something. Slowly, 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 and then it hits me. Why? Why did I do this to myself? Why? So in reality, black on white would make gray, not black. So I removed the white face paint from within the lines or confines of my larger mouth, and then went ahead and put in the teeth. I put in the teeth diagonally in accordance to the shape of my mouth and how it was opening up. I put more teeth at the top than at the bottom to make a creepier smile and more monstrous look. After I finished applying the teeth, I started filling in the rest of the mouth with black lipstick from Wet n Wild using the same small paintbrush. It was taking forever, so I decided to come up with an idea. What if I just smeared black lipstick everywhere? I put it in the crevices between the teeth, trying to avoid ruining the actual teeth I had created, so I was very careful. And then I just started smearing it around everywhere. Wet n Wild is really nice in that it's wet, not chalky like most lipsticks, and you can play around with it a lot. The only downside is that you need to use setting spray and a lot of translucent powder. at the end to make sure it doesn't smear off of your face. I went back with the brush wherever I couldn't reach with the lipstick itself. I use red lip liner to outline the lips, and then I fill it in with a darker red lipstick color. This just helps create more dimension, make it look like the lips are popping out more. Make sure all of your lips are filled in with the darker red paint. And then go ahead and start making your eyebrows. The dark red paint will actually distract from the darkness of your actual eyebrows. Plus, it'll make a cool look. Once your eyebrows are done, you're going to move on to painting on the nose. I chose to do the ball of my nose, or the main part of my nose first, and then move on to doing the other sides at the bottom of my nose. And then just use downward and upward strokes in order to make it look like it's painted on the way that Pennywise has it stroked on. I also left room on the very bottom of my nose just so it creates more dimension and looks separate from the lips. Moving on to the eyes, I continued to use the red paint. I blended it in with the white paint that was already on my eyelids, and as you can see, I put the red paint all over my upper lids and then went ahead and put it on my lower lids just so it could create a more scary effect. I then went in and created a little bit of a wing. They don't need to be super exact. This just makes it more dramatic and will help it stick out more once you add the dark gray at the edges. It'll just make it look like your eyes are sunk in. You're going to want to take the same dark gray and then put little streaks around the mouth. Don't completely outline it, just do little bits on where you think the mouth would stretch. That would be the corners of the mouth, a little bit of the edges below, directly underneath, and near the nose. And in this moment, you can see me annoyed at the fact that my black lipstick isn't matte enough. To get over the fact that my lips are too shiny, despite the rest of my face not being as shiny, I start putting on black eyeshadow on the corners just to further define the look. And then I go ahead and start making the little tears that roll down Pennywise's face and into his smile. Line the stroke up with the center of your eyeball, making it thicker near your eye, and then drag it to the edge of the mouth. And then you're going to go ahead and do the little scars. They remind me of Kakashi, so I just call them Kakashi scars. And just stroke that down the center of your drawn eyebrows and your eyelid. Wow, 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 I can wiggle my head. Amazing. Anyways, after that, go back in and fill in your teeth with the small paintbrush. Make sure it's clean, and add in white. I'm using Ben Nye's Clean Color again. And then you can go back in and put black eyeshadow. The goal of this is to create dimension, so make sure you are very careful because you don't want to accidentally turn your white teeth entirely gray. You just want to make it look like it's popping out more. And there you have it, really. Just fill in any parts you missed and ta-da!